Hey, I'm Ryan.
And I'm David.
And we're doing an instant trailer review of the Guardians of the Galaxy full trailer, which is not the 15-second teaser that we saw.
This is
full length.
A big movie.
I'm very excited. I'm a huge fan of the new line of comic books that they came out of this movie.
Yeah, Brian Michael Bendis is the writer, and he's a very talented
It's really
writer.
funny, and it's really, really clever, and it looks like the movie is doing just that.
Yeah.
When they got James Gunn to direct it, I thought it was interesting. I'm not a huge fan of his other movies.
Pause for a second?
Sure.
I believe this is an Infinity Gem. I don't really know, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is.
If the post-credit sequence in Iron Man 3...
No, it was Thor 2,
Thor the Dark
World.
World is any indication, it seems like the Infinity Gems and Thanos will play a big part into this movie. And this will probably be a huge kind of keystone for Phase 2.
Yeah.
So this is Chris Pratt as Jason Quill Star-Lord, and that's Jaimin Hanzo. And it's kind of cool. The first, I would say 45 seconds of this trailer is kind of a build-up to a punchline, which is right here.
Yeah, it's funny because we don't know, he's not as famous as he wants to be. But that's pretty cool.
I feel like this movie might be a little more meta than the other Marvel films. And a lot of this, from the descriptions and the kind of leaked footage that came out of the Comic-Con teaser, a lot of it's kind of touching on the same bases. This is John C. Well, that's not John C. Reilly.
I read on Twitter that this is a lot of the same footage from... was this the same trailer from Comic-Con? That's what I've been reading on
I don't know
Twitter.
if it's the same one,
yeah.
But there's John C. Reilly. And they kind of do this rap sheet of every member of the Guardians,
yeah, and this
which is a good movie.
We've all seen the promo picture where all 5 of them are lined up, and now it's finally coming to life.
Zoe Saldana as Gamora. It looks like they did it old school and just painted her green.
I think so.
Which I'm a big fan of.
Although, as far as her roles, I mean, she was an Avatar, right? And
yeah,
Star Trek.
She often does not appear... Well, I mean, Uhura just looks like her.
Yeah, I just meant, like, she does a lot of outer space movies.
She does. She's in space a lot.
And there we go. Rocky Raccoon, who is supposed to be, like, the breakthrough character in this movie.
Yeah,
but we still don't hear his voice.
James Gunn has said that Rocket Raccoon is kind of the heart of the story. Like, that's where it's all coming from. We found out recently that Bradley Cooper's
the voice. And then here we have Groot, but Vin Diesel will do the voice.
Well, kind of confirmed.
Confirmed?
Well, it's kind of confirmed. They said that he's going to be in it. They're not exactly... They've been a little coy about it. But I really like the design of Groot. There's been a few different designs of Groot throughout the years in Marvel history, and I really like this one. Works for a movie. And he's like a plant, if that's any indication. Chris Pratt is gonna be huge.
Yeah, and also this character is supposed to be human. Of all the Guardians, he's the only human.
Yeah.
And I think this is so funny. I love how it's censored. Like, because obviously you can't show a middle finger in a trailer, but at the same time it really shows like this sort of outlaw, sort of boyish humor that this character has, and he's got headphones. Oh, he's from Earth, Like, I really like that.
And also, is that a Zune? It looks like he has a Zune. Also, it really shows that this movie is going to be really heavy on comedy.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Even the tone that they're showing with this music here too is like it's not the usual like all the Thor movies always have a lot of like cinematic orchestra playing, and this is sort of a pop song. Yeah,
and it also they show us a lot more spaceships than we've seen in any other Marvel movie. Marvel heroes have never rode spaceships in a movie, so it kind of plays up that this might be more of a space opera-y kind of thing. I hope that they go to a lot of spaceports.
That looks a little bit like Star Trek Into Darkness.
This is really cool, and it looks like they're in a... Everyone's in the same... It looks like they're in a prison.
Well, I guess they are breaking out, because they do get arrested.
Yeah, and Rocket and Groot, it's kind of touched on upon this, but Rocket and Groot are supposed to be, like, really, really tight. Like, they kind of travel as a pair, and they kind of hook up with the rest of the Guardians.
That shot of Groot, though, looked a lot like the Hulk shot.
Yes, I mean...
The way the mouth was opening.
Vin Diesel. This just shows... Chris Pratt got jacked for this movie.
Yeah, if anyone knows him on Parks and Rec, he plays Andy, who's supposed to be kind of a fat guy a little bit.
Pudgy guy. They play on his pudginess.
And Zero Dark 30, though, Chris Pratt definitely played like a cool military guy.
Yeah. So now we have sexy shot Chris Pratt, sexy shot Zoe Saldana.
She's green.
Yeah.
And she's still sexy even when she's green.
And then here's some more of that space fighting.
Looks so cool. Do you think they'll go? They don't go to Asgard, do they?
That's a quick shot. I believe that's that might be Karen Gillan from Doctor Who. She shaved her head for this. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure if her character is blue, but we'll see. And that's Benicio del Toro as the collector.
In the post-credit scene of Thor: The Dark World.
And that's his kind of lair where he collects things, and that's where they kind of played into the Infinity Gems. I just want to point out that shot. That's the first. That's Star-Lord with his mask on, and that shot looks just bad. I mean, like, I kind of geeked out over it. This is the most excited I've been for a Marvel movie in quite some time.
Yeah, I really didn't know much about this, and I was shocked that it was so funny, that the trailer was actually, like, really funny, because the teaser didn't really do that.
Yeah, and everybody who's been involved and, like, talked about it, and granted, I know that there's celebrities who have to kind of promote their movie, but the amount of excitement that's kind of come out of the people involved in this movie talking about it, it seems like everybody was really passionate and really into what they were making. And again, James Gunn, while I'm not a huge fan of his other movies, a really interesting choice for a movie like this, enough so that I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, so far stylistically, I love, like, just this title here. I love that font. I love the look. I love the cinematography. The humor's been, like, I laughed twice when I saw this trailer. I watched it, I, like, rewound and rewatched it again.
Yeah. I'm excited that we don't have to wait a year for this.
Yeah.
It's coming out in a few months. This and Godzilla for me. Most anticipated of the year. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Well, let us know what you think of the Guardians of the Galaxy theatrical trailer by commenting below. Until next time, I'm Ryan.
And I'm David.
Thank you for watching.